All right, hey everybody. It's good to see you. Hopefully, you guys are having a good night. In this video, I'm going to be discussing transition into from adaptive physical education, um, and why it's important. Okay, and it is. It's very important. That's one of the things. It's super important. Um, Need for students that are transitioning from high school into the real world, and it's a lot of the times it's overlooked. I know I overlooked it before I really learned about it, specifically in this class. So it is um, super important, and it bridges. It's a bridge that connects students' physical education experience in school with the physical activity opportunities that they can have access to um, in their adult life, right? So you're going from high school to adult life, and they're going to need the skills um, to do that. And so that's kind of what this transition period is for and why it's needed. And so why it's needed. Um, so many students with disabilities, they only, and it happens for general education too, but a lot of the only time that they get exercise is in a, or at least a structured setting is in school. So they're not going to be getting that out of school. They're going to need help getting that. They're going to need help finding those facilities. They're going to need help with the families, and that's where this comes from. Once they age out, the routines disappear, and so we got to help them build those skills, the confidence. Um, I heard AJ say in his video, I liked his video where he said they learn skills like sticking up for themselves. They need those skills. So short-term benefits is they're going to learn independence. They're going to learn how to stick up for themselves, goal setting, participate in activity safely. All right. Um, Communicate, teamwork, skills that go with physical activity, but beyond it as well. So long-term benefits, the risk, you reduce risk of chronic diseases, which people with disabilities are more likely to get. Improve your mental health. Okay, you get to become a part of a community. You get confidence. So lots of long-term benefits. Independence. Um, lots of great things of what pros of transition. We talked about skill transfer. Um, but transition also it can empower the families of the student with disabilities where um, they're more aware of available programs, um, and that it empowers the kid too. That being active isn't just it's not a piece, it's not just a class, it's a lifestyle, and that's what we're going for. Challenges though, you're gonna have limited community access. Um, Transportation is a big one. Cost can be a big one. So, sometimes programs do exist where you can get transportation, but families might not have reliable ways to get there. They might not know about them. So, the communication gap between the community and the families and the schools, we need that. We need collaboration with those. That's where we kind of come in as AP teachers. We understand how to collaborate. Um, let's see here. Transition opportunities in Southern California. Um, so we have great, at least here. I looked up in my community, um, and I've been to some of these. As a teacher, we get free passes to the YMCA of the Foothills, which is up in like La Cañada. It's a super nice area. They have a very nice adapted aquatic center. Um, they have some good adapted things for that. Inclusive aquatics, fitness programs. Um, the Glendale Parks rec centers. Um, have adapted swim, yoga, and sport leagues. AYSL VIP soccer, they have that around here. Challenger Little League, these are inclusive programs in my community. Um, and so like personal experience though is I know that our our school district in Glendale, um, they have students with disabilities participate with peers um, in cooperative games. Like they'll be in with general education kids a lot of the times, and let's see here. I've also collaborated with AP teachers in our district, where I've seen them work closely with families with IEPs. I've sat in IEPs, um, and watched them connect the family with community resources. So that's really cool. And you know, transition in APE is not just about moving more and living longer, but it's all, it's about giving the students the right tools that they're going to need in life and give them the confidence so that they can live an active and healthy and inclusive lifestyle. So thank you for listening. Go Beach.